friends, it's Alex and today I am sharing my 2021 reading wrap up, so like kind of going through my goals that I set at the beginning of the year and just kind of wrapping up the reading year with some stats. Not many stats, I've just stolen the ones from Goodreads, but just a few stats. I might have to be quite quick for this video because my battery is flashing at me and I've only just noticed it, so hopefully I can get through everything. In 2021 I read 63 books, which is probably one of the worst reading years I've ever had in my life. But I'm not gonna dwell on that and I'm not gonna be bothered by that because it just is one of those things. It was a weird year for everyone and I just was a bit slumpy the whole year. So the fact that I even read 63 books I'm really happy with, and I read some books that I really loved this year, which is obviously a good thing. And then according to Goodreads, the wrap up thing that they do, I read 25,768 pages, which I'm happy with. I don't know if that's good or bad, I don't know how many pages I've read in previous years, but you know, it sounds good, I'll go with that. And then there was just one little stat thing that I kind of found myself, which is that I either finished or started and finished 8 series this year. So finishing series was one of my 2021 goals that I set at the start of the year. I mean, with that goal specifically, it was about finishing the series I'd already started prior to 2021. So I did do that a bit. I did finish a few series. I also started and finished some other series, which I am happy with because I tend to just put off series or start them and not finish them. So the fact that I've just finished series, even if they weren't the ones I was intending to finish, I'm still happy with that, if that makes sense. So in terms of the goals I set at the start of 2021, my Goodreads goal was to read 75 books, which I obviously didn't manage because I only read 63, but I'm not that far off, so it's fine. But I normally set it at 100, and for 2021 I set it at 75 so that I could allow room, partly for the fact that I was feeling quite slumpy anyway and I didn't know how, what kind of reading mood I'd be in, and also because I wanted to allow room to read kind of more slower paced adult books and adult fantasy books, as that's more what I'm getting into as I get older. So I wanted to kind of give myself the space to read those and not feel like I have to just read fast paced YA books in order to meet my goal. So that's why I set it as lower than normal. I will probably do the same thing for 2022, we'll see. Another one of my goals was to read more adult fantasy, which I just didn't do at all. I don't think I read any adult fantasy, or if I did it was not the kind of adult fantasy I had in mind when I set that challenge. So I was thinking of things like Brandon Sanderson and all those really long books and long series, and I just didn't read any. I just don't think I was in the mood for them at any point during the year. Also, I'm really sorry if you can hear a noise. My dad is doing some sanding or something. But yeah, I didn't read any this year. Hopefully I will read some next year. I do have some on my list of books I want to read in 2022, so hopefully I will get to some. But again, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. As I already said, I wanted to finish some series, which I did do and I'm happy about. I would like to do that again this year, just keep working on it, because I have some series that I had started prior to 2021 that I didn't manage to finish in 2021. So those are going to kind of roll over and hopefully I will get to them this time. And then at the start of 2021 I set myself 2 TBRs of books that I wanted to read throughout the year. This video is on my old channel that I ran with Beth and Blue, so I'll leave the video link down below because I can't put it in the cards because it's not on this channel. But I'll leave it linked down below if you want to go check it out, and you can see the list of books that were on these 2 TBRs. But basically one of them was to read arcs, so I kind of set myself a challenge to read 1 arc a month, and I chose them based on ones that were published in that month. I didn't read a single one of them. Not one. I got rid of a few, and the other day I got rid of some more, so they're not on my TBR anymore technically, but I didn't read a single one of those arcs that I intended to read in 2021, which I'm honestly not that surprised about. Generally when I set a big a year TBR like that, I don't read any of the books, they just get forgotten. I don't know why. They can be books I really want to read, but as soon as I put them on mine, these are the books I want to read this year TBR, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. And then my other TBR was I got Beth and Blue to pick 6 books each off my TBR for me to read throughout the year. And out of those 12 books altogether, I read 2. So a bit better than the ARC challenge, but still really, really, really pathetic effort, really. But again, they went on my year TBR, so that was it. They just were never going to get read. I have put some of those 12 books that Beth and Blue picked for me back onto 2022's year TBR. Hopefully that doesn't mean that I won't read them again. Hopefully I will actually read them this time, but we'll see what happens. I would like to read them. They were all books I was excited for, so hopefully it happens. So yeah, that was my 2021 reading. This was a very short video because my battery's flashing at me, so I didn't go too much into it. I needed to get some filming done today, so I just thought I'll just film a quick 2021 wrap up. It wasn't my best reading year anyway, so just a quick wrap up is fine. Keep an eye out for my 2022 goals. That will be up soon. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!